On the eve of NHL Awards Night, we have ourselves another trade to go over, and this is a really good one for both teams. Take a look at the press release. This was from about 20 minutes ago or so. The Washington Capitals have acquired forward Andrew Mangiapane from the Calgary Flames for a second-round pick in the 2025 NHL Draft, originally from Colorado. This is a pretty good deal. 1-for-1, it's a second for Mangiapane. I'm seeing Flames fans who like this deal. I'm seeing Caps fans who like this deal. Why? Well, let's just go over the tail of the tape here first. Capitals acquire Mangiapane from the Calgary Flames. 28-year-old forward joins Washington in exchange for Colorado's second-round pick in the 2025 draft. President and GM Brian McClellan announced today. Mangiapane, 28 years old, recorded 40 points, 14 goals, and 26 assists in 75 games with Calgary in 23-24. 36 of Mangiapane's 40 points this past season came at even strength, which ranked third on the Calgary Flames. The 5'10", 184-pound forward ranks 6th on Calgary in assists, points, and plus-minus with a +7, and tied for 6th in goals. So I guess you could say he was the 6th best player on the team, right? 6th in points, 6th in assists, 6th in plus-minus, and tied for 6th in goals. Yeah, he was literally 6th. Nice. In addition, Mangiapane accounted for 72 high-danger scoring chances for, which tied for the team lead. Out of all the press releases of trades and other things that we have seen on NHL teams' websites, we've never seen any article go out there and say, oh, this player had expected chances and high-danger opportunities. Like, that's some pretty fancy language there, Washington. Is this what happens when you buy Cap Friendly? You start being able to track this kind of stuff? Either way, Mangiapane, who has reached the 40-point mark in each of the last 3 seasons, recorded a career-high 55 points in 2021-2022. In his 417 NHL game career with Calgary, Mangiapane recorded 215 points. In addition, he had 12 points in 27 career playoff games, and he was originally drafted by the Flames in the 6th round of the 2015 NHL Draft. Internationally, Mangiapane has represented Canada at the 2021 and 2024 IIHF World Championships, earning a gold medal in 2021. The Toronto, Ontario native scored 7 goals in 7 games at the 2021 tournament, which led all skaters and was named the tournament's MVP. That was like a really big showcase as well. When Mangiapane absolutely popped off for Team Canada that one year, he was a monster in that tournament. I remember that very so. But when you think about Andrew Mangiapane, the reason the Capitals are getting this kind of a player is because, plain and simple, they want a guy to bolster up their forward core. They just traded for Pierre-Luc Dubois. They very well believe in him. Now they have another player who comes from a different part of Canada. Of course, Dubois was from Winnipeg and then LA, but Mangiapane is from Calgary. 40 points, 75 games played this most recent season. You can say that Mangiapane has actually been declining, which is not a great sign if you're a Calgary Flames fan wanting to see Mangiapane succeed into the long term, but because Craig Conroy is going out there and, in a way, ventilating the entire Flames organization of the Brad Treliving contracts, the big money deals handed out to other guys like Mangiapane, these are all going down the drain now. He was making $5.8 million a year in his contract. It goes on till 2024-2025, so until the end of this upcoming season. But seriously, that's a pretty high price tag for a guy that only scored 40 points in 75 games played this most recent year. I get it, Mangiapane has other intangible qualities that make him valuable. His speed, in particular, is one that really makes him stand out. But this is a guy that kind of bagged onto the Calgary Flames salary cap structure. So trading this away for a second-round pick, sure, the second-round pick is in 2025, and it's from Colorado, so it probably will be towards the end of that second round, but it doesn't matter. The Calgary Flames are getting cap space. If they're going to go out there and target some bigger name forwards, then moves like this are important to make. We have seen the Calgary Flames get linked to a bunch of these guys, rumors floating around about Martin Necas, who knows if they're in on a guy like Gensel. lots of players have been floating around the rumor mill when it comes to the Calgary Flames. So getting rid of this contract without any salary retained, it looks like $5.8 million a year, that is a huge amount of savings for Calgary. Good on them for taking advantage of a Washington Capitals team that really is looking to bolster their forward core. Now, when it comes to options heading into the next few months here, Washington's got a few guys that you could say are rotating around that middle six spot, I guess you could say. If we go over to Washington Capitals lines and take a look at some of the forward options here, DailyFaceoff.com has it all for us. So they've got Mangiapane slotted in to the second line left wing spot. Ovechkin's playing with Dylan Strome and Tom Wilson. Connor McMichael is over here with TJ Oshie. Honestly, I have no idea if TJ Oshie is going to be able to play again. That guy has just been getting too hurt too often. If you can say Pierre-Luc Dubois is a second-line center, maybe that works out. But of course, they have him here as a left wing on the third line with Hendrik Slapierre and Sonny Milano right now. And then that fourth line, Beck Malenstein, man, what an absolute beast of a hockey player he is. Nick Dowd also as a fourth-line center, super reliable option. Happy to see him get that spot. For Andrew Mangiapane, this is a huge injection of speed into the Washington Capitals lineup. Sure, he may not have the 30-goal potential like he had in prior years, but Mangiapane adds an element that I think a lot of these guys need. Pierre-Luc Dubois, his lackadaisical skating and his laziness has really dragged him down in the eyes of many NHL fans. Alex Ovechkin actually isn't really as power forward-y, speedy as he used to be. Tom Wilson, he can still physically dominate guys. TJ Oshie, as we had talked about, I mean, you take a look at his injury report here on Daily Faceoff, he's 37 years old, and the guy just keeps on getting hurt. Upper body injury, upper body injury, upper body injury, upper body injury. I mean, these are all from separate days, but even if you scroll down, upper body on the 4th, on the 2nd, he was going through a lot of things the past few months here. I have no idea how TJ Oshie is going to be able to continue. Andrew Mangiapane, though, when it comes to his advanced analytics and breakdowns, he is in the top 24%, of goals in the NHL in terms of players being able to do that. 69% on assists, 57% of the power play, and his overall fantasy wins above replacement number is in the top 24 percentile. So the Washington Capitals really are getting themselves a fine NHL player. He's very well-rounded too, as highlighted by the 3 seasons weighted graph over here, but the fact is he's making so much money, $5.8 million is not cheap, that the Washington Capitals kind of just took over what Calgary wanted to get rid of in general. So I'm seeing lots of fans on both sides that are very, very happy with this trade. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the Washington Capitals acquiring Andrew Mangiapane just for a second-round pick? No salary retained, no nothing. The full $5.8 million is heading over to Washington. It's almost like the Caps are okay with paying guys a little bit too much, with Pierre-Luc Dubois and Mangiapane on their payroll. And of course, this plays into the big list of what Craig Conroy has done recently, trading away Mangiapane, trading away Jacob Markstrom, trading away... where else is it? Noah Hanifin. He also had yourselves the Chris Tanev trade. He also had yourselves Elias Lindholm and Nikita Zadorov and Tyler Toffoli. He's getting rid of the stank that is the Brad Treliving Calgary Flames. It is all here. This is all within the span of a year. Look at this. 1 year ago today, it was the Tyler Toffoli trade over to the New Jersey Devils. 1 year later, exactly, he trades away Mangiapane after trading away everybody else. Craig Conroy is clearing house here, and the Calgary Flames fans seem to be on fire because of it. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this trade, and what your opinions are as a Calgary or Washington fan. I hope you enjoyed this video. 99 and... bye.